Yo, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? Forgive me if I have to randomly end this video because I am at work, so if a customer comes in, I'm gonna have to wrap it up and then come back to you guys a little bit later. But I wanted to make a quick YouTube video. It may not be quick, it might be a longer YouTube video, so if you're patient, thank you. If you're not patient, thank you. This video is more for me to reference, so I'm getting ready to delete a Notion file, okay? So this file is titled 2022 Goal Planning, and I created this file and started it with my, went through it with my girlfriend at the beginning of 2022 last year. So I kind of wanted to review some of my goals, talk about in what areas I failed in, what areas I succeeded in, and just kind of reflect. So this might be a little bit of a longer video. And again, I hope nobody comes in here because I don't want to have to end the video. But with that being said, let's get started. And again, anybody who watches this, thank you, but this is really for me to reflect on. I'm about to delete this file, so I wanted to have some footage or some history of what my goals were from this year and what happened, so I can come back to this and reflect on it in the future. So let's jump into it, man. So 2022 goal planning, the word for 2022, like the word of the year that I chose was grit, okay? And then I defined it. Grit is a positive and non-cognitive trait based on an individual's perseverance of effort combined with a passion for a particular long-term goal or end state. I chose that as the word of the year because I was like, look, at the end of the day, a lot of times we're gonna feel like we're failing. We're gonna feel like we're not successful. We're gonna feel like it's taking forever to achieve our dreams. But if we stay focused on grit and having a gritty mindset and just going out there and getting it regardless, trying to be resilient through the process, all will be well. So that was my word for the year. My top 5 personal goals were to hit or stay at I don't think I was at this, so I think it was to get back to 185 or 190 pounds with the visible six-pack as we come to the end of the year. That will not be happening. I think I'm sitting at about 198, 199, kind of depending on the day. Still no visible six-pack. We're still, on the leaner side of things, so that's good, but definitely no visible six-pack, so failure there. Save $1,000. Lord knows that didn't happen. It didn't happen. Suck at saving. But didn't invest $1,000. Also didn't do that. Go to one educational conference. Also didn't do that. So didn't achieve any of my top 5 goals. Some of my other personal goals, what we call would be nice goals, were to learn beginner Kiswahili because my family is from Tanzania and they speak Kiswahili. Sure didn't do that. I spent maybe 1 month on Duolingo practicing Kiswahili, but that's it. Travel internationally with my girlfriend. Didn't do that. Create 5 to 10 paintings with Boss. We created 1 or 2, so that's cool, but not 5 to 10. Shift fully to a freelance personal trainer. I tried. Wasn't making any money for a while. Needed to get a job again, and as you can see, I'm back at a job, but we are starting a new process here coming up. I'm trying to get recertified because my certification expired, but started building a relationship with a boutique gym, Black business owner, which is dope, in the Brookside neighborhood in Kansas City. So I will start working there, like kind of part-time, just helping around the gym this upcoming week, which is the first or second week of December 2022. And then I purchased my course to recertify, so hopefully I'm recertified by the end of December and I can start selling personal training and memberships again and start training clients in person again at this gym location. So we'll see how that goes, but haven't shifted fully to a freelance personal trainer yet. Go snowboarding with Boss. Unfortunately, we didn't travel in 2022, so we traveled to New York, but it was not intentional. We kind of just both ended up being there at the same time. Squat 315 for 5. I haven't hit barbell squats seriously throughout the year, so failed pretty much. Didn't achieve all of my 22 personal goals, so that's that. Let's see. Top 5 business goals: launch tier 1 cleaners. A friend of mine, Milad, and I were working on launching a remote cleaning company, which we did launch. So I marked it off, meaning we opened the business. We tried to hire contractors out. We started a website. We got a few leads in. We haven't fulfilled anything. We haven't made any money with Tier 1 in 2022, but we did launch it. So secure 1 online personal training client was my goal for quarter 1. Achieved that. Celebrate episode 150 of the Collis Stutzer show in quarter 4, which is now known as the Voices of Value show. I am at episode 132, so didn't quite make it to 150 and won't be achieving 150. $10,000 monthly recurring revenue for CGS Fitness, which is my personal training business. Didn't do that. I think we did 1 month of $1,500. Outside of that, no sir. Secure 1 podcast production host client. We did achieve that. We secured the client. We still have yet to secure our first meeting due to complications with my schedule and their schedule. So the plan is to, get our first meeting in at the start of quarter 1 of 2023. But I did secure a client, so I did mark that off. Some would-be nice goals were record 1 podcast per week for the whole year. Didn't achieve that. I've recorded 36 or 37 podcasts for the year, maybe a few more because some didn't come out because they just weren't good enough to be released, whether it was the audio or the conversation. So I got up to probably about 40 episodes recorded, but only about 36 released out of the 52 weeks. So curate 1 podcasting event in case you attempted to, ended up falling through, and then I didn't follow up on it. I think I attempted in September, and then it fell through, and then didn't end up following up on it. 12 episodes for Clean Version Podcast. Clean Version Podcast is my girlfriend's podcast that she launched November of 2021, and our goal was to try to, we talked about together, try to launch an episode a month. Didn't quite do that. I think she just released episode 8, so almost there, but not fully. So those were some of the other business. Those were business and personal goals. And then let's see. It's just funny looking at quarter 1. Improve my physical. My top 3 priorities for quarter 1 were launching tier 1 cleaning, which completed. Secure 1 at-home client, which I completed. Improve my physical health, so more home-cooked meals. Work out 4 times per week consistently. Obviously wasn't consistent with that. Haven't done so great with my nutrition in 2022, so that wasn't marked off. I had monthly goals, but we're not going to go through all that. End of quarter reviews, probably not going to go through all that, but we'll go through what I learned from each quarter. So for quarter 1, I learned I really need to fucking focus, is what I wrote down. I learned I feel good in a fasted state, which is funny because didn't fast after that. And then patience and consistency will be my savior. All right, awesome. So let's go to quarter 2. Quarter 2 of 2022, my top 3 priorities were to lock in on nutrition, looking to achieve the 6-pack in that 3 months. Didn't do. Secure our first cleaning contract. Never completed that. Secure another house call, personal training client. I had a few leads, but was unable to close them, so I ended up just having 1 house call, personal training client for that quarter. Might have to turn this off. Oh, no, yay. All right, so what did I learn in quarter 2? I just put one thing down, and I put, it's not about your intention, it's about your impact. So to talk about what that was, me and my lady had some disagreements, and I made her feel bad a few times, not intentionally, of course, is what I would say. I'm like, my intention wasn't to make you feel bad. My intention was this. And a gentleman told me, who's been married for a little while, that his wife told him one time, and it kind of stuck with him, and he reflects on it often, is it's not about your intention, it's about your impact. It's not about what you intended to do, but how you impacted that individual. So really focused and reflect on that and then move forward with that. So that's what I learned in quarter 2. All right, let's go to quarter 3. quarter three, my top 3 priorities were to run more, more outdoor workouts because it was summertime. I got some decent outdoor workouts in, but not as much as I wanted to. And I wouldn't cite it consistently, so that's no. Secure new BDR SDR role. I technically did secure a outside sales role for a startup in July, so I strike that out, but I did technically achieve that. Pay debt down to 0. We still in debt, but we doing all right. We got more of a plan. What did I learn in quarter 3? Not to spend money you don't actually have. I've developed an attachment to my girlfriend that may be unhealthy. That maybe is still my thought process. I don't think it's particularly unhealthy. It's like the attachment to my girlfriend's more like I always want to be around her. I always want to be with her. I always want to be spending time with her. I want to share like all my experiences with her. And I'm not sure if that's a bad or a good thing yet. So that's that. Feel free to share your comments. That I'm not, I learned I'm not pushing myself through situations that I'm not for pushing myself through situations that make me unhappy. I learned that I need to think more before acting. I learned that I'm now in a relationship, so I need to consider others outside of myself. Okay, quarter 3. I need to consider others outside of myself. All right, quarter 4, I put my top 3 priorities, and I know it's not the end of quarter 4 until the end of December, but blah, blah. Practice gratitude and journaling. I started off on a good run. Like I hit like 10 days, bruh. 10 days of gratitude journaling. Need to hop back on it. The journal's in my backpack right now. I haven't pulled it out of there for like a fat minute, so. Complete 75 hard. I got to day 34, 75 hard. Then I failed. Pay down debt and become financially stable. No go, but we're on a decent path. We've got like a budget Excel sheet put together for the next upcoming months. We have a relatively good idea of how much income I'll be pulling in on a consistent basis for the next few months. And then I've scheduled out the bills I need to pay and like making payments on certain debt things. So working in the right direction, just trying to stay consistent there, right? And what I learned in quarter 4, I haven't written anything down for what I've learned because the quarter's not over. But it's a great question. What did I learn in quarter 4? This month, or the past 3 months, I learned that relationships are hard, but they're worthwhile and you grow a lot from them. It's one thing I learned. And that I'm grateful for the learning opportunities that relationships present, especially on the communication side, understanding somebody and being sympathetic towards their emotions, understanding we all come from different backgrounds and we need to respect and honor that while still trying to grow together as a unit. So that's dope. I learned that maybe I don't hustle as hard as I think I hustle, so could hustle harder. I learned that I'm not great at making money-making choices. So there's probably been opportunities I could have taken that would have put me in a better financial status or place, but I chose another decision that didn't put me in the best financial state. So just not the best at making financial decisions. So those are some things that I've learned and feel like I need to learn more and get better at. That was my 2022 review that I kind of just wanted to go through before I deleted it and just have this on camera. So I'm going to title this video my 2022 review. And starting today, I'm going to work on creating goals for 2023 and getting started before the new year. Heard something that really resonated with me, like it's whack to like make goals for January 1st or next year and not start them till next year. It's like make goals and start them today. So that's my goal for today. My job's pretty quiet, so I spend a lot of time on my computer working on either my business, creating content, or brainstorming for the future. So that's the end of this video. My 2022 review. About to make my 2023 goals and get started on them. Review them with my girlfriend and let's attack 2023. Come out of it a better person, and I look forward to watching this video next year and creating a dope video for next year, sharing all my achievements and me and my partner's achievements as well. 15-minute video, Collis Stutzer signing out. Make sure y'all continue to watch my podcast on this channel, interviewing the best people in the world. Peace.